There's still concern about America's reliance on mineral imports, especially from China. It's an overlooked problem, and it's a big one. Minerals are essential to manufacturing components for everything from electric vehicles, smartphones and medical screening to weapons systems used by the military. But the United States remains heavily dependent on foreign sources for many of its critical minerals. About 91% of the rare earth element needed to make night vision goggles for the military, for example, is imported from China. In 2017, President Trump issued an executive order to address these vulnerabilities, tasking the Interior Department with developing a list of critical minerals and the Commerce Department with devising a strategy, including action plans, goals, and recommendations, to secure vital supply chains here in the United States. The Interior Department released its report in 2018, finding that 31 of the 35 minerals designated as critical are import-reliant. The U.S. doesn't have any domestic production and relies completely on imports for 14 critical minerals, the Interior Department found. Commerce followed up with its action plan in June 2019. 24 goals and 61 specific recommendations were issued, including implementing better mineral recycling programs, developing technological alternatives to minerals, source diversification, improving processes for mineral extraction, building robust manufacturing capabilities, and enhancing minerals trade with America's allies. But of course, doing all this is easier said than done, and in the meantime, the United States remains dependent on countries like China and Russia for its critical minerals. China's monopoly. A new paper from Indiana University's Manufacturing Policy Initiative makes this clear, as it examines the U.S. Defense Department's reliance on China for the supply and processing of rare earth elements. China began scaling up mining capabilities of rare earth elements in the 1980s, resulting in their near monopoly on both the mining of rare earth minerals and the processing of the resultant rare earth oxides into manufactured products. Authors Rhianna L. Carell and Keith B. Belton attribute China's domination to low labor costs, low environmental standards, and investments in state-owned enterprises. China's market power over rare earths now poses a national defense threat. China can quickly create a supply shock. Their global market can respond by reducing demand and developing their own mining and processing capacities, Carell and Belton write. And there's no doubt that the U.S. reliant on China. Between 2014 and 2017, 80% of rare earth. For more on this story, visit the news article link.